Tom Rutledge cross-country course in Joplin, Missouri. A gorgeous day for the 66th iteration of the men's NCAA Division II cross-country championships. Lots of supporters on hand today to watch some racing, particularly running, as we get set to crown another national champion in Division II cross country. I'm Kurt Darling. Thank you for joining us here on NCAA.com. Let's get you to the things that you need to know for today's competition. Some individual runners to look out for today. Of course, the entirety of the Wingate squad, anchored by Titouan Legris, who is from France. He has the overall time so far this year at 10 kilometers. He's their conference athlete of the year as well. But also Jan Lucas Becker from Mississippi College. He led this race last year for a little bit. He will try to do the same again this year as well. As for the team outlook, again, it is all going to be to Colorado School of Mines. They are the #1 team in the nation, but the Wingate Bulldogs have come on strong late this season. They had a perfect score at their region meet, 15 points scored at the Southeast region. They'll try to do the same thing again here today as well. Let's take a look at the course that this race will be traversing today. 10 kilometers just north of 6 miles to be traversed. 2 laps essentially around this beautiful course here in Joplin, Missouri, the home of Missouri Southern State. They do an excellent job putting things on here. So 2 laps will be finishing just to the right of the runners where they start here today. Conditions are good. Not a drop of rain in sight. 55 degrees today as we get set to start this 10-kilometer race to decide who will be the national champion, both individually and in a team sense, for this Division II cross-country championship meet. So just a few things left to go here before we get going. It'll be a heck of a race, definitely, to see if Wingate can pull off that ever-elusive perfect score. In fact, only one other time in the history of this event has that ever happened. That was back in 1992, Adams State. Again, the normal powerhouse, as always, in cross-country. They posted a perfect score of 15 points back in 1992. Wingate will try to replicate that result here today. Again, Titouan Legris, the main runner for Wingate as well. You'll be wanting to watch out for Romain Legendre from Adams State. He will be trying to anchor things as well for the Grizzlies. Half hour from now, we'll have a national champion. We're underway here in Joplin. Again, the start where they are all spread out. They will slowly condense down into the main field over this long, over half-mile straight to try and get to that first turn, which is a sharp 90 degrees, and then around another loop, and then they'll have their first hairpin soon after that. So again, Colorado School of Mines going to try and get yet another national championship. They have won several in their time. In fact, they have won 3 of the last 7. 2015, 2019, 2022, they have always been a contender. But Adams State has the most out of all of these squads. 13 national championships, but they have not won a national title since 2017. They are the 4th-ranked team coming into this race. So as the main group starts to funnel down into the main group, again, it will be several different runners that you can expect to get the lead here. Jans Becker, one of them, as well as Titouan Legris for Wingate. We'll have timing and scoring for you throughout the meet as they will move through each kilometer.
Okay, we're just going right on the end.
Colorado School of Mines, anchored by Loic Scumperin, who had a time of 29:44 out of the South Central region. He placed 3rd at that region. The Ore Diggers head coach Chris Simers, the South Central region coach of the year. He has been the glue to formulate this School of Mines squad that has been dominant over the last several seasons. So we slowly approach kilometer number 1. The first mile still a ways away, though, as we go through the first 2.5 minutes here. Just keep running back and forth and keep cheering on their athletes. Plenty of different athletes to highlight here as well, and different types and different disciplines. You have 800-meter specialists in track and field all the way up to 10,000, even some steeplechase runners, all coming here to run one distance. That is 10,000 meters. Through the third kilometer, William Amspaugh, now the overall leader from West Texas A&M at 8 minutes 29 seconds through that third K. Romain Legendre also in there from Adams State, and Jan Lucas Becker back in third. Western Colorado starting to get into the mix as well with Simon Kilati. Still holding the team advantage at the moment with 74 points. Their top runner is 11th at the moment. Sohail Bafrizi, who's running 12th. He is the top runner now for Wingate. Wingate, though, again, just a little bit. We'll get team standings here in just a little bit, as Mpansa keeps moving on out in front here for West Texas A&M. And there for Wingate is Hazma Shahid.
They need help.
A few other runners coming as well through this point in the course. So East Central now with 5 runners across at 7 kilometers. They hold a 3-point advantage on Wingate. We'll get the overall score in just a little bit, but it is awfully close between those two. Wingate came in dominant, again posting that perfect score at the region, but they have a different lineup here today than what their region was. And so now Wingate, with all runners across at 7 kilometers, they hold the lead. 2 points separate the top 3 teams in the team standings. 72 points for Wingate, 73 for Colorado Mines, 74 for East Central. So it is Wingate, Mines, and East Central duking it out here for the team national championship. They're still there 4th in the team standings, but they were still about 50 points back from 3rd place at the 9K mark. Team scores starting to filter in now. Wingate still holding the lead, with runners still having yet to be set 2 weeks ago at 28:55, but still a solid run for him coming in 4th.